standing in Shrewsbury Mead Meadow, which to all intents and purposes is just another field in Gloucestershire. It's not far from Cirencester. But here is the official source of the River Thames. Now you'd hardly believe it because I think there's a pile of stones down there, and I guess that is the spring, but there's absolutely no water coming from it at all. And they say that's the ironicness of this. Some people dispute whether this actually is the official source, but according to the Ordnance Survey and the Environmental Agency, this is the place. So from here starts the Thames Path, long distance path, which is 184 miles. And
has anyone actually done immersive VR? Well done, you finished it. Journey of 1,000 miles and all of that.
Yeah, got a little way to go. Well, as you can see, there is absolutely no water here at all. So I don't know how they work it out to be the official source. Some people say that the source is Seven Springs in Gloucestershire, which is the source of the River Churn that runs into the Thames. And I think there's more water there, so that's probably why. But I guess, I don't know, maybe there's an underground flow or something like that. As you can see, I'm heading towards a bit of a hill, so unless water runs uphill in the Thames, I don't know. It's looking a bit wetter there, isn't it? I don't know whether that constitutes part of the river or not. It's rained a lot this winter, so it might just be puddles in low-lying land. Well, this definitely looks like flowing water, and I've probably only walked a quarter of a mile, so I think, yeah, this has got to be it. It only took about 2 fields before the water started flowing, so I was quite surprised how quick it was, but as you can see now, definitely it's looking like a path. It's following along by the side there a bit. Now walking through my first village. I haven't got a clue what it's called because I didn't see a name board. I've been really pleasantly surprised because when I read my book, trail book, it said that you walk through quite a lot of fields before you see any water. But as I've already said, it wasn't long before it started flowing. And I've been walking through these muddy fields, but beside me has been this brook, which is the Thames, and it's just this beautiful crystal clear water flowing over, I guess it's Cotswolds stone, so it looks a bit like a chalk stream. Maybe it is, I don't know, but it's been really worth seeing. Thames has become a bit darker now. It's lost quite a lot of its crystal clearness, although you can still see down. I don't know whether that's because it's deeper I've entered into the Lower Mill Estate, which has got lakes all around, which I think are flooded old quarry works. I'm still walking beside the Thames. That's there. Hope you can see that. But this seems to be kind of mixture of a public kind of park space and housing estate. There's quite a lot of newish looking houses around. So yeah, interesting mixture, but it's a nice place to live. This beautiful crystal clear river becomes that murky mess which is the Thames. What have we done to it? I think it really is a river now. It's not a brook, it's not a stream. I think it qualifies as a river. I've decided to stop at, I'm on the outskirts of Ashton Keynes, I think it is. Distance wise it's a bit early to stop for lunch, but it's nearly 1 o'clock and I'm hungry. So yeah, that's what I've decided. And I thought I ain't going to get a nicer spot than this to sit, eat my food. So yeah, it's a bit of an early lunch in terms of how far I got, because I'm not even halfway yet. I think I'm not making as good time as I thought I would, so I think I'm going to end up walking in the dark more than really I'd planned. Not that I particularly mind that, it doesn't really bother me, but it will make videoing very difficult. That was a really nice lunch break, a bit short, but hey, I'm running low on time. The path, the Thames Path, goes sort of around the outskirts of the village, so you don't really get to see what it's like, but what I've walked through here is very kind of Cotswoldian. It's all that light sandstone. Even the modern buildings, it's very peaceful. I was merrily strolling along and my path came to here. It is well and truly flooded, so I think I've got to try and find an alternate way around. Just going to add a bit of time to it. I was going to say, since having my break I've lost the Thames, and again I'm walking through quarries that are flooded, and this one's definitely flooded. I was going to try and get back onto the path. Just down there's a car park entrance to the park, they call it, and then walk through the quarries again. But I just talked to this chap, and he says the path's pretty flooded further along as well. He said if you ain't got wellies, you're going to get wet feet, and I don't really fancy wet feet at all. So looks like it's a road walk to Cricklade. I've made it to Cricklade. I was walking along B something or another. Despite being a B road, it was quite busy, so it wasn't really great to walk. I've been debating what to do. I think it's probably about 2:30, 3:15 now, so it's getting a bit late. It'll be dark by 5. About just over 10 miles to walk, which means finish in the dark more than what originally I thought. But my dilemma is, like I said, there are more gravel works to walk past, and if they're flooded like this one, then yeah, it could just make it really difficult. So part of me thinks, like, call it a day, thumb a lift or get a bus, whatever's around, and then come back another time, go to Ashton, and then finish the walk from Ashton when it's drier. Or do I press on and finish it in the dark? In some respects, to come back would be better because I could follow the path properly and I wouldn't finish in the dark. But there's a bit of me that just thinks well, for better or for worse, I've made my mind up. I'm going to press on, so I will finish in the dark. I checked the maps and I've walked past all the sort of quarries, really, so hopefully I've walked past the things that like to be flooded, so hopefully no more flooding. It's 10 miles, it's 3 o'clock, it gets dark about 5, so I'm going to have about an hour in the dark, I think. Look at that, I'm back in touch with the Thames again. That's encouraging. It's good to see it after that detour. Well, this is as far as I've got. Look at that. If the path's going to be like this for the rest of the way, no chance. So I think I'm going to have to try and thumb it, go back to Cricklade. I'm not sure I'm going to make it, but anyway, let's see. It's the main road here, so maybe that will go back to the place I need to get to. Oh well. Part of the adventure. So I'm back at the bus stop. I'll carry on. I don't want to miss this bus. So I've got to catch a bus to Cirencester and then my bus to Lechdale. That's the way it is. That's the name of the game. So yeah, just gotta make sure I don't miss it. I think this is where I end my day. I'm back in Cirencester now and got about an hour to kill before I catch a bus back to Lechlade. I really enjoyed walking along the first bit of the Thames and seeing that crystal clear water. Yeah, very impressive. But yeah, all the floods just put pay to the rest of it, didn't it? So that was the end of that one. Never mind. I'll try and come back another day. So I'm just wandering around Cirencester, which is quite a beautiful town. It's very oldie worldy, Cotswoldy type place with a really impressive parish church, which looks much more like a cathedral, mini cathedral, than an actual parish church. Yeah, it's interesting to wander around. It's interesting to have a look and see what it's like. Anyway, thanks for being with me. I'll have another crack at it, I hope, somewhere. I think I'll wait until a few months and let it dry out a bit more before I give it another go. The problem's going to be trying to work out how to get back to where I left the path to finish off this bit again, if you see what I mean. But we'll cross that bridge, definitely, when I get to it. Oh well, see you again. I'm going to carry on wandering around Cirencester and catch me bus back to the car. See ya.